In this day and age, mortals no longer fear the afterlife. They have been so narcissistic and are unable to fathom the great expanse any longer. They all come to this place surprised in its existence, even though the evidence is left on every corner of every realm. They all cry and scream the same excuses, claiming ignorance as though being uninformed might save them from their fate. No mortal has stepped into the realm of the underworld willingly, not with their lives still intact. I, the god of balance, of death and life, keeper of the abyss, wanted to tell you this story. The story of the brave souls that came to collect the mortal brought here by a commonplace Balor. It is the story of Meincoia, an adventuring group turned into lawful assassins, claiming to be my most devout followers. This is their story.
I'll say it. Doc, don't forget to unmute us.
That's not fair. I wanted to say it.
Welcome to another installment of Meincoia. As always, I'm your dungeon master and host, Daniel Dr. Gentry. And tonight I have two players.
So far.
Who are you?
I am Keith Ross. I will be playing Ostara, a level 5 Wood Elf Ranger.
And I am Dave, playing the level 5 as well, Dwarven Barbarian Flynn.
And I'm the most awesome person ever, and I do everything right. My name's Mike, and I'm playing Viking, a level 5 killer rogue drow. Oh, nice that you can join us, Mike.
Wait a minute.
I did his intro, and now he shows up. What the?
Yep.
Wait, I'm on my phone.
Yay, because you broke your pewter.
No, because my computer's stupid. Here, look at it. Look how stupid it is. 81 of 145. Microsoft trademark Windows registered trademark is just out of control with this Windows update crap. So this doesn't have to work until it's up and running.
Yay.
Hey.
I did your intro for you, so.
Thanks. How does it sound? Were you unmuted when you did it?
Yeah.
It sounded exactly like you.
You gotta go back and listen. I think I nailed it, man.
All right, I will. I'm excited to hear it.
Did you bring quesadilla for everybody?
I do. I have 4 more pieces.
Well, what is everybody else going to eat?
Whatever.
I mean,
Ha ha, fat kid jokes. Uni sunana solo. So what happened last time, Dave?
I defer to Keith since he's the new guy.
Keith
The new
does
/board guy.
That's bullshit, man.
Keith does recaps for everything.
I do. And, I'm awesome, so it works. But at the same time, no. Okay. Last time, everybody got killed. Well, almost. By a banshee. And my character saved the day by 2-shotting said banshee that totally kicked everybody else's ass. Then we went back, did a few things around the town, and decided, hey, we're going to go fuck with some mind flayers. And now we're getting our asses kicked by a couple of flesh golems.
That is correct.
So, Jax gets pretty beat up, but you do defeat the flesh golems. And you guys hear in your heads.
Oh boy, hold on. I'm sucking it up right now. I'm failing at life. Let me find it. Hold on.
I can't edit.
Okay. You hear Crondo surprisingly sounding a lot more sober for once. Says, I need you guys to come back again once more.
Crondo, is that you? I
Is,
don't recognize your voice.
is this thing on?
You sound not drunk.
Oh, Crondo been busy. Anyway, I need you guys to come back.
Why?
The bear, Crondo can't read handwriting. The Baron Shakazoo, no, Shaka, no, Shafleek. Shafleek? Yeah. Shafleek LeBlue is trying to capitalize on the dead and is binding them to the world as slaves. You must go to his castle and destroy him and the work that he is doing there.
Oh, that one doesn't agree with you.
Fuck you, baby. Fuck you. The portal will put you at a long lost shrine in the middle of the semi-dark forest. What the fuck's a semi-dark forest? This is stupid. It's outside of his castle. You need to go immediately and stop fucking around with mind flayers. And then with a loud, Crondo's gone.
You can't tell us what to do.
I like how he waited till it turned off.
Whatever. Fine. We'll go to the portal, but not because he told us to, but because we should.
Yep. I didn't understand any of that, so whatever you say, Viking.
Okay. Let's go to the portal. Where's Jax?
He's unconscious at your feet.
Oh. Well, let's take him too. Pick him up. Let's go.
Flynn picks up Jax.
So I've got a question. Does Astara hear Crondo in his head?
Yep.
No. He's kind of, this is a first for him. So he's just really freaked out right now and just kind of looking around frantically like, what the fuck?
What's wrong? Half man creature.
I hear fucking voices in my head.
Right. That's Crondo's head talk. It's nothing.
After a while, you come to like it.
You're not making things any clearer. Not even a bit.
At times you can tune into him, and he'll sing you a lullaby if you're having trouble sleeping. It's quite what's the word I'm looking for?
Cannon.
Let me explain. There's a barbarian, and his name is Crondo.
Yeah, I met him before.
And he talks to us in our heads, and we listen and do stuff. And he tells us what to do, and we do the things. And he tells us more things, and we do those things. And there's portals. And why aren't you a puppy yet?
Wait. 1 second here. But disregarding the puppy comment, did you say pornos?
Yeah, we have to make our gold somehow.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right. I guess so. Guess we head back and meet this condor feller.
No, we're going through the portal. And the portal takes us to the place of semi-dark chocolate.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
You trek.
Viking goes through the portal.
You trek back to Sind. You enter.
I thought we went through the portal.
You got to go to the Temple of Gomo first.
I thought the portal was right there.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And you go down the stairs, and the portal's before you. You step through, and
So we had to take a portal to a portal?
pretty much.
Well, wait. Bring Jax with us.
I've got Jax. Flynn has Jax. He's cradling him gently in his arms.
Good.
And as you exit the other side, you are in the middle of a very thick forest, but it is allowing illumination through it.
Viking's going to do a knowledge
Thick
of some
forest.
kind to see if he can determine where we are exactly,
Knowledge
or
forest.
at least where.
Now I sound like I'm playing that dumbass Pathfinder game. All right.
Can you roll for me?
Really?
I don't have a computer.
What's your plus?
12.
You're a liar.
I don't remember.
Why do you keep breaking things?
I have no excuse.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Womp womp. La la la. Where is it? There it is. And pull out Viking sheets because now I guess I'm going to play a game by myself. And what
You're
kind
playing
of check?
with yourself?
Who doesn't? And what kind of check am I doing?
Knowledge. Where the hell are we?
So you want to do a nature check to try to figure out where you are.
Or at least which way is north?
Okay. 18. When you exit the portal, you're looking north, and with an 18, your first reaction is because you've read about these in a book somewhere. You're in a rainforest,
Ooh.
and it begins to pour and thunderstorm around you.
Viking is going to use his knowledge or his survival skill to build a hasty hooch.
Anybody else want to get in on this action?
I'll hooch. I like hooching.
You like hoochies?
Yep. That too.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll build myself a little lean-to, I guess, since everybody's apparently going to sleep. 20.
Yeah, you guys build up and you're good to go.
Get all rested up, I guess. Makes sense.
I just want to stay dry.
Yay.
So, do I know?
Like it wet because I made of sugar.
Do I know anything about rainforests? My preferred terrain is forest, but
Yeah, you know enough about rainforest. Why?
I'm just kind of laughing like everybody's trying to get out of the rain, but it's rainforest. It's probably not going to stop raining.
We just need to wait longer.
No, it doesn't work that way. Shit.
Because I don't want to get wet.
This is gonna be a long, boring one, gentlemen.
Apparently, I'm trying to look up what direction he told us to go.
Go back and entitle this. Yeah, we stayed home.
I want to climb up a tree, like the tallest tree I can find nearby, and try and get a view of the land. See if I can find where this castle is.
Okay, give me an athletics roll.
That's not good. 5.
After sliding a little bit, because rainforest, if it been a minute, as the kids call it,
Right.
you make it up this tree in pretty bad shape, but you make it up.
That's all that matters.
And you look around, and to the east, you see smoke rising from the rainforest.
Well, I'm going to hug the tree because I'm a tree hugging hippie, and then slide back down very gracefully and tell everybody, hey, let's go to the east.
Viking's going to try and catch him, but stand on the wrong side of the tree.
I'm going to stand below where he is falling and point my greatsword up.
Motherfuckers.
Let the hazing begin. Give me a dexterity saving roll.
27.
Oh, you nimbly dodge out of the way on your way down and miss the greatsword.
Lucky you.
Yeah, we'll see about that later.
Give me a straight up D20 roll there, Keith.
Yeah. 7.
All right, how you doing?
Well, what do you want that 7 to be? You want that 7 to be on the negative?
Anything less than, you switch personalities.
Anything less than what?
10.
Oh, okay. Well, last I remember, I was
Asshole.
So now I'm gonna be good. That's a funny fucking joke there, mate. We'll revisit that one later, though. Let's head out. I've seen some smoke coming up from the east over here.
You guys
I would take 40. The force is on fire.
You guys gonna stay in your huts or?
I'm gonna wait till Jax wakes up.
Yeah, I need to take a rest.
Okay. You all gonna try to lay around for what? 8 hours, an hour? What?
Long rest would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do my trance thing though, and then I'll pull guard for the other 4 hours.
Oh, Viking could do trans for 4, and then you could do trans for 4, and
That's fine.
cover the whole thing.
And Flynn's already asleep.
Yep. So unlocks. I'm spooning Jax's unconscious body.
Hey, before you do that, while he's asleep, I want to rig something up so that when he wakes up, this like good-sized log falls over and whacks him in the head.
Sure. Give me an intelligence roll.
Never mind. 4.
All right, you're trying to set up this big ass log to fall down on top of him. You forget to set one part of this trap, and you hit yourself in the head for 3 points of damage.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And I go down.
All right, you're asleep.
Oh man. Okay.
So Flynn wakes up and sees what he was trying to do, and he's like, no, and he sets it himself, still targeted on himself.
Oh,
this is how you do it.
give me an intelligence roll with advantage. That's what I'm talking about. You set it up perfectly, and you notice that he hit himself in the head, so you stop the bleeding, and he's sleeping there next to you, stabilized.
Okay.
And you go back to sleep. Viking, halfway through the night, you wake up and realize that Astara is not on watch.
Viking will go looking for him.
You find him being the little spoon with Flint.
And Jax
Did
is
Viking-
so we're like 3 spoons long now.
Did Viking get his 4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll just tuck them in.
When you go to tuck them in, you notice that there's a trap set up to hit them with a log when they wake up.
He'll make sure not to disturb the trap. He's gonna give all 3 of them a little kiss on the forehead, tuck them in.
Aww.
And go back out on diligent watch.
Flynn smiles without waking up.
I'll be right back.
Okay. How's the computer thing going?
108 of 145.
Yeah, getting in the triple dig.
I don't
know why I said it like that. That was weird.
It was good though.
Was it?
It sounded young and hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just shoved us into a new demographic.
I feel like I did.
Why is that?
I used dig in place of the word digit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely keeping it young and hip.
That's exactly what he said.
I like it. Halfway through your watch, Viking, you feel a rumbling in the ground, but you didn't hear any thunder.
Viking will. Can we tell what general direction the rumbling came from, or is it kind of
It's a little bit far out right now.
okay? He'll put his ear to the ground. And is there a rhythm to this rumbling, or is it a constant vibration rumble?
Give me an investigation.
All right. I'm gonna roll a d20. I got a 17 plus my skill of 12, so we're looking at 29.
It's definitely a large creature running.
Is it getting louder?
Definitely getting closer.
Okay. Viking is going to improve the camouflageness of their hasty hooch here, and then climb up a tree to try and see where it's coming from and where it's headed.
Okay.
Where are you going, Cotton Eye Joe?
I need an athletic check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 here. I got a 19.
Why do I feel like you're lying to me? Because, you don't have your stuff.
I'm making up numbers. I'm trying to be fair.
I know you're not trying to be fair. You're making up numbers, though.
That's okay.
Tell me how to roll the dice.
Look what I got.
What?
Whoop. You try to climb up the tree. You fall. Ostara and Flynn, you wake up from the crash sound.
I'm gonna wake up and realize he's cuddling me and like frantically try to push him away real quick because it's awkward not knowing that you're in that position.
Okay, you activate the trap, and it hits Flynn for 2 points of damage.
Okay. Was Flynn already awake before the trap triggered?
Like, he woke, when he shook like that, he woke you up really well. You were starting to get up. You did have one instance where you forgot there was a trap.
So getting up put me in range of the trap and it triggered and hit me.
You said it.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
So, because Viking is a good rogue, Flynn will find a piece of paper written on it, beware the trap.
Hey, Ostar, can you tell me what this says?
Yeah, it says you're a dickhead.
Oh. How did Jax write this while he was sleeping?
Oh, that Jax, he's a kidder.
Do we hear the creature moving now?
You hear booming. You're trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Does Flynn notice Viking plummet to the ground?
Yeah, you notice Vikings on the ground.
I want to go over and Flynn wants to check on Viking. What happened? Are you okay, buddy?
Viking is trying to stand up and play it off real smooth, like he meant to tumble or something.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll to try and figure out what this is?
That was so convincing. It really looked like you just fell.
I know. The tree I was concerned for the safety of the tree, so I wanted to make sure that it didn't fall over.
I see Flynn buying that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
The Viking pats the tree on the side and he says, did you find my note?
Yes. Thank you for it. And I read every word.
Good. Did you avoid the trap?
Yeah. Yes. And he kind of hides the bruise on his forehead.
So he goes, yeah.
We make a great team.
We do.
Do you hear that sound coming? The sound.
No,
Okay.
I got hit in the head. I didn't get hit in the head. What sound?
There's something this way. Wicked this way comes. Something wicked this way comes.
I'll see if I can figure out what it is. And Flynn puts his ear to the ground too.
Flynn, are you going to use any echolocation?
No, Flynn feels like putting his ear to the ground is the more appropriate means of tracking at the moment.
His
Okay.
head hurts. His head hurts too much right now.
You hear 2 sets of thudding.
There's something big coming.
Doc, being from forest area, could I roll something to see if I know what this is? Just from
No, you're not going to know this creature.
okay.
Can we tell from what direction it's coming?
You can't, but Viking now feels that it's coming from behind you as it comes crashing through the trees.
Oh.
It's a giant creature. It's got teeth, very long, spiky teeth. It's got 4 tendrils that hang out of its back as it's on 4 legs that look like elephant legs. Roll initiative.
My computer's doing something.
20, not natural.
Dave, roll
Doesn't
for
matter
me.
if it's natural or not.
What do you need, Mike?
Just roll d20 and add 5 to it.
His is a 22.
I just rolled it.
Well, fine.
I heard
no,
22.
It is.
I didn't want him to roll higher than me, anyways.
All right, so 22.
7 for Flynn.
Flynn's just a mastermind. I don't know how he gets away. What'd you get? A star?
20.
Ooh, that's good. Viking, you're first to react.
All right, so Viking will take out his rapier and dagger of venom and charge this thing headlong,
Okay.
and then attack it.
It's pretty much right there. Go ahead and attack.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Dave, hook me up.
Seriously, man. Hit the button.
I don't.
God.
I'm looking at Google Hangouts. I don't have the thing.
Attack.
What's the
I got him.
bonuses? There you go.
Both hit. Do very little damage.
Damn it.
That takes us to Astara.
Oh, okay. How far away am I?
It's right there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wanted to put some distance.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Well, you got 10 feet. I mean,
I'm gonna try and move 30 feet away from it,
Okay.
but where I can still see it.
Yep, you're good.
And start shooting at it.
Shoot.
Using the sharpshooter feat.
All right. -5.
13.
Your arrow goes wide.
Second attack, same thing. 16.
That one hits.
Nice. Where the fuck is my D8? There it is.
Haha, you don't have a date.
20 points of damage.
Okay.
And shit. Well, bonus action. I'll throw a hunter's mark on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh well.
That takes us to the beastie. Let me get my handy dandy master manual out here.
I love it when you call me Big Beastie.
Yep. It tries to bite out at Viking. 20. I guess that hits. $18 piercing damage. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving roll.
Well, that's not good. Dave, roll D20.
D20. Oops.
Oh, good for him, huh?
2 20s.
-1.
Yeah, so 19, it makes a save. And then it swings out with a tentacle towards Flynn. And that will hit. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And 1 point of piercing damage. And you are restrained with a grapple until the end of your next turn. The other tentacle will swing at Viking because he's still close. Oh, look, it crit. That's good. 13 bludgeoning. And 9 piercing, so another 22 damage.
Viking's probably unconscious at this point.
And you're wrapped up in his tentacle. It doesn't care. It's just going to keep whipping you around. Let's see. Viking, what's your hit points?
Less than 30.
How do you not have this memorized? 26? Okay. Give me a death saving roll. I got it right here. There it is. Oh, 1 save. That takes us to Australia.
Ostara.
Oh, Ostara, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ostriches.
I'll roll an attack. Sharpshooter. Oh, 18.
That will hit.
Let's see, 20, then plus D6. It's 26. 30 points of piercing damage, counting
Okay.
the Colossus Slayer and all that.
Okie dokie.
And his second attack. That probably doesn't hit. 12.
And it nicks the hide of this beast, but it goes flying off into the forest.
Okay.
Flynn, I missed you last time, buddy. So give me 2 sets of attacks.
Sweet. Am I still wrapped up in a tentacle?
Yeah, so at the end of that turn, go ahead and make a strength saving roll. Yeah, you feel like you barely got out of it, but you do get out of it. Now you're standing before it. Make a second attack.
Is Viking still wrapped up in a tentacle?
Yeah, but he's all floppy body right now.
Okay. Can I target that tentacle to try and slice it off to...
You could strike at it on a critical hit. You can say where you hit exactly.
Okay. Can I... I'm going to rage as a free action also then.
Yeah. It sounds like, no, fuck.
Ow! Ow! And a 1 on
You hit it right below the tentacle. That's 1 hit. Don't you have 2 hits?
Yes, I do. Ooh.
And you hit with the great sword, but it just gets slammed into the ground right off of the armor.
Well, 1 on damage for both attacks.
Its turn. It tries to bite Flynn and misses. Gosh darn. It tries to grab Flynn with its other tentacle and misses. That takes us to Viking. Hey, Viking, give me a death saving roll. Okay.
Roll 17.
It's a 12. Close enough. 2 saves. That'll take us to Austria.
Yeah. Sharpshooter longbow.
That I'm doing that because every NPC I've ever come up with, you make fun of its name.
I do. I know. 17.
Will hit.
For 22. 24. 25 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 18.
Will hit.
23.
As you slice open its throat with your shot,
30.
blood starts pouring out. It slams to the ground. So does Viking. Who will get
I'm gonna run forward, and is he 40 feet away, or does the tentacle stretch out any, or what?
it's out a little bit. He's right there. You make it.
Okay. I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Give me a cure wounds.
What is that? 1d8.
Yeah.
3 plus my wisdom. 5.
Viking, you are up with 5 hit points.
What the stabby. Let me at it.
Getting real fucking tired of saving you guys.
Yeah, but you do
I'm
it
just,
so
I'm
well.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting tired of this at all.
I had it right where I needed it.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
Flynn, what's in your backpack?
Oh, Nunya. It's my backpack. Let's see. My totem that was stolen at one point but given back to me. A set of bone dice, some clothes that I never wear, and 50 feet of rope.
All right. If you get rid of the clothes, you can skin this beast and get the hide kind of in your backpack, but that'll be the only thing you'll be able to carry.
Okay. Well, then I skin it and I dump my backpack out completely and take the hide.
Okay. Now what are you gonna do? Because now Viking's pretty hurt.
I'm gonna attempt to tend to Viking. Viking, stay with me. Stay with me, buddy.
Flynn, this is horse shit.
Sorry.
Stop shaking me!
This is Bantha Voodoo.
Shit, I can cast Cure Wounds on him again, I guess.
I'm gonna medicine hump him.
Oh, I love the soothing feel of your.
It's canon that you can menace and hump him and stabilize him, but he's stable.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him again for 11.
Okay.
Thanks, Aussie.
And Flynn thinks that it was his medicine humping that cured those 11.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll even, like, while he's doing it, I'll come over and touch his toe so that he doesn't notice and do it that way.
That's
The
awesome.
Viking makes eye contact with
Astara.
This look of like, just help me. Get him off.
You're doing real good there. I'm sure he'll get off soon.
No.
No. He'll be. You just gotta let him finish.
I think you need to do it harder.
No, if any more, and he's gonna rage.
I mean, that's not right, man.
It's sick in the head, man.
How dare you, sir?
Okay,
Right.
so
To the east.
about this castle.
Yeah, it was to the east. Or, well, no. I saw smoke to the east.
Let's go to the smoke. That's always a good idea.
Okay, sounds good. Are you good, Viking? You need to get humped again?
No.
I'm going to give you another short rest and get you back up to full health, Viking.
Thank you. Voice from the sky.
And you hear, you're welcome. As Crondo pops in out of nowhere.
You come at the edge of this rainforest, and it opens up just before a mountain cliff. and you see a castle standing tall, surrounded by a wall. There's a sheer cliff that's on the backside of the castle.
How tall is the wall?
20 feet high, about 10 feet thick, and it's 200 feet away from the castle.
Is it pretty smooth on the exterior, or does it look like it's climbable?
Everything's climbable with a high enough roll.
Okay, Flynn is gonna try to climb it without even looking for a door first.
Okay. So, yeah, you make it up.
Okay.
And you look into this courtyard. And you notice that there are two sets of guards walking in opposite directions. And there's about 15 slaves that you could see. 5 off on the right-hand side of the castle, 5 on the left-hand side of the castle, and some working on a garden in front of the castle.
Okay, so Flynn's gonna climb back down to report that information to his buddies.
Is it still pouring rain?
Yes.
Maybe we should wait until nightfall and go in there all sneaky like.
I agree with that.
You spent time with these people, haven't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you getting at?
I'm nowhere. Just making sure you know what you're getting into.
Okay.
What time is it, Doc? How far away is nightfall?
It's not that far. Nightfall comes after a couple of hours.
Okay.
I say I say we go up and over and not try to mess with any guards at the doors.
Good plan. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I want to. Flynn places Jax's body at the foot of the wall and kind of puts some leaves and twigs and stuff over top of it to camouflage his body.
Yeah, because he got hit pretty hard. You don't know why he's not awake.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and rig up another trap
Okay.
with a 20.
In
Yeah.
case he wakes up.
That's a great trap. It's set.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
He'll be perfectly safe. Whatever comes for him is not gonna get him because the trap will kill him first.
Viking writes a note and puts it on Jax's chest and says, "Beware of trap."
Okay. Give me athletic rolls. Well, Flynn already did a 15. He's up. If he assists somebody, I'll give it with advantage.
Yep. I mean, I got rid of my rope. I have a gigantic hide now, so I have no rope. But
No, that'll work.
Oh, you have a rope. It's on the outside of your bag.
okay.
19 with the advantage.
Okay. So you make it up. Let's see what Viking can do here. Mr. Non-proficient. Oh, looks like everybody makes it up. You're on the other side of the wall, and I need a stealth roll from Flynn.
Oh. Typical Flynn fashion.
So Flynn just starts going, dat, 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 and 5 slaves turn around.
Don't tell him I'm here.
This is an awesome chance for the stealth intimidation character.
I just read about that character the other day.
It's hilarious.
It is very funny.
He,
They're like threatening people to be quiet.
one of the
No.
guards, or one of the slaves goes, "We need to get them," and he's tackled by the other 4. And they're waving you like, "Go, the guards are coming."
We go.
Thank you.
Go.
You will not be forgotten.
So-
slaves.
You're looking at the castle dead on now. You can go left or right of the castle or try to go through the locked up door. What are you doing?
Viking will pick the lock.
Okay, so Viking, you don't have to roll. You pick the lock, and there's still a portcullis in your way.
Fuck.
Flynn wants to break
Hang on. I'm gonna wild shape into a mouse.
a puppy.
How large are the openings?
I mean, they're regular portcullis, so about 6 inches wide.
Yeah, I'll do a mouse then. I say puppy, and you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, but it's a mastiff puppy," and I'm trying to squeeze through the.
I would never do. Why do you not trust me?
Yeah, I'll wild shape into a mouse and cross through.
Okay. The door is slightly ajar. You make it through, and you're in the inside. There are about 10 guards here. It looks like 5 guards that are being relieved and 5 guards that are coming out of duty here.
Okay. I'm gonna look for whatever operates the portcullis.
It's in the next room, so you crawl underneath the door, and sure enough, there is the controls to the portcullis, and there are 2 guards here.
2 guards?
Yep.
What are they doing? Are they?
They're
Paying attention?
waiting for orders to open the gate. Sitting down, talking to each other.
Can I figure out how the mechanism works to see if there's something I can cut that'll make it open quicker, or drop the counterweight to snap it open or something?
So, not how it works.
Hey, I'm asking.
If you notice on the thing, you don't need to roll. You notice if you chew on the counterweight, the portcullis will never open.
Okay.
Until that's fixed. And it looks like, judging by what you've seen, it takes 2 people to turn this crank to open up the gate.
Oh fuck. I'll go back out then.
Okay.
And relay what I saw, or I'm like squeak, 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 and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that doesn't work that way.
Flynn picks him up and starts petting the mouse with a finger. Oh, look at you, little guy.
You know, all I keep thinking is, good doggy, don't pet me.
I'll wild shape back and tell him what I saw. I was gonna try and take care of it myself, or no, that's not how I talk. Yeah, I was gonna go in there and try to open it up myself, but it's probably gonna take 2 people to open it, and there's 2 guards standing by, so I don't know if I can do it.
You hear, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" as 2 guards from the left and 2 guards from the right come running at you. Roll initiative.
And Flynn says, nothing.
7.
15.
Come on, Viking. God, get with it.
9.
Let's see. I doubt you'll get a 9 on initiative.
+5.
Oh, wow. There is a 9. Look at that.
Yeah.
And then these guys.
It's like he knows the future.
Dun, 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 dun.
Flynn actually is a seer.
He is this time around because he's the first to react.
Yes, I want to rage and slaughter the first one that I can get to.
Take a swing.
I'm going to take 2 swings.
The first swing, you cut straight through the first guard. The second swing, you cut straight through the second guard. There are 2 guards left.
Done. Let's keep going.
Viking.
Viking wants to grapple one of them and place a blade to his throat.
All right. Let's do this. What is it?
13.
22.
I was 9 off. Do you see how that?
It is 22. Jesus. Yeah, you pin one of the guards down and holds a blade to his throat. The other one is still coming forward, so it is Astara.
I'm gonna try and knock him out.
All right, take a swing.
Uh, 20, not natural.
Yeah, he goes straight to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
Sack of potatoes. All right then.
And now you see behind those guys a very big man holding a spear and a shield. And he goes, "You're going to pay for that." And he comes charging at you.
You're gonna pay for
I'll
that.
toss some copper coins at his face.
He
All right,
throws
here.
he throws 2 spears. One at Flynn, one at Astara. Flynn, 17.
What? I'm sorry.
17.
Okay, so
Does that hit you?
17 ties.
Okay, so it hits you.
Okay.
And the other spear will hit Astara. So let me roll this out here. So Flynn, you'll take 9 points of piercing, and Astara, you will take 8 points of piercing. Flynn, you're up.
Okay, I want to swing at the big guy.
Jesus, people.
39 damage.
Why do you have the same damage every time?
I don't know. I've been rolling ones all night for damage. I think it's broken.
No, it really is set up right.
Unfortunately.
Wah, wah. So what do we say, 39?
Yep.
All right. That first 2 hits actually opens up a wound and he starts bleeding. That takes us to Viking.
Can Viking incapacitate the guy he's got grappled?
We can do
kill
one
him.
more check to see. And roll this. Yeah, because I rolled a natural one.
Sweet. And then with any additional action, what would that take? A full round? Was that a bonus? Could have been a bonus.
If you let go of the grapple, you let go of the incapacitation. You've pinned him, essentially. You're trying to beat him in the head to knock him out?
Can you do like a chokehold? Put him to sleep?
Yeah, it takes
Yeah,
a while.
he's trying to knock him out.
Have you ever looked at the choking thing?
No.
Yeah, it takes a while.
But I know if you apply pressure to the throat appropriately, they will pass out.
In the real world. Welcome to the magic world, where the rules
shit.
dictate it takes forever.
Just remember, when you're choking during sex, sides of the neck is pleasure, front of the neck, death.
Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. Let's see if we can pop him in the head and knock him out for you. How about that? Oh, yeah. Bam. He's out.
Okay.
But you can move, yeah, but you're not going to be able to get another attack in.
Okay, he will go half distance
Okay.
to the big guy.
Ostara.
I will pull out my bow and shoot an arrow at him.
Okay.
With sharpshooter.
Okay.
19.
It hits.
21. He's already wounded. 27.
Okay.
Second attack is 16.
He uses his shield to beat the arrow, and it goes wide.
All right. Bonus. How bad's he looking?
Yeah, he looks like you guys have hit him a couple times.
Okay. That's all I got then.
Okay. He's going to try to beat down on Flynn.
Bring it.
All right, so we're going to bring it.
Okay.
I'm going to take it the 9 miss, but I bet you the 18 hit and that critical is going to hit.
Okay.
All right. The first hit will be 10 points of damage.
I'm cutting these in half, Doc, since I'm raging.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And the second one will be 4, so that'll be 2. That
Which
takes
one's crit?
the first one.
That was a lame crit.
Yeah, I rolled 3 ones. But that's fine. You can't see my roll, so I'll remember that you think that was a lame crit. That takes us to you, though, Flynn.
Say what?
That takes us to you.
Okay. Swing again.
And he deflects it with his shield.
Yeah, probably not too much. And again.
And this time he drags it down with his spear.
Okay.
I'm not understanding something here. Why do you have 2 15s and one of them's a critical? Oh, because there's 2d6. Never mind. I just making sure you're set up right, buddy. Viking.
Yeah.
Is
Is Flynn in melee range with him?
Yes, he is.
All right, Viking will go up and take advantage of his dual engagement and sneak attack.
Okie dokie. The 12 will miss. And the dagger, because it's not with advantage, but it rolled it anyways, you dick. But that one will hit as your dagger pierces his skin for 18.
Yes.
That takes us to Ostrich.
Yeah, I'll knock another arrow and shoot it at him.
Okie dokie.
Same thing, sharpshooter. I'm always doing sharpshooter unless I tell you otherwise. Just fun fact. 21.
It hits.
Ouch. 16. 21 points of damage.
Nice.
And sick. Ooh. That's a 1.
Yay! High or low?
Let's go with low.
Go. Let's see. As you pull back, you just pull back too far and the line comes off. You're going to have to use a full round to put it back on.
Okay. I'll drop it and pull my scimitar out and move in.
Okay. Well, you make it to him. What do you do?
I don't have any more attacks. Well,
nope, you don't.
Yeah, no, that's 2.
Oh, yay! 19 in Flynn's face as he bashes him with the shield. 2 4. 8 points of damage, and I need a strength save. You know, that's really low for barbarians.
Yeah, I have advantage too.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, you make it. You're lucky you had advantage, too. But then he strikes out with your spear, and he hits. For 12 points of damage.
Oof.
And it takes us to Flynn.
Swinging again. Come on. Nope.
Wow. He's barely hanging on as he deflects both of your great sword attacks. That takes us to Viking.
Viking will finish him.
Do it, Viking.
Oops. 17.
I got 25. Which one do you want to use?
25.
Sure.
As you pierce your rapier through his belly, blood starts pouring out. And in a bit of time, it starts pouring out from his mouth as he crumbles to the ground. Let me roll this real quick.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
All of the slaves that are here start moving the dead bodies into the bushes for you.
I think we're making friends as we go.
How's everybody looking?
Flynn has seen his better days.
Okay.
Viking looks fabulous. He's just long silver hair, deep red eyes that can really peer into your soul, and just a build like a friggin' mammoth. I mean, he's just ripped, maybe like 3% body fat, and the man is just. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Flynn. Second level. So 12. 14.
14, okay.
And then I'll pick
All
up
right.
my longbow,
Who is
restring
that?
it, and grab my arrows.
Okay. But who is that? I bet you that's Mike.
My phone, because I'm on my phone.
Yay!
Hooray.
They come back, and it looks like they have studded leather armor, 2 spears, and a shield, and they're trying to give them to you.
Thank you, friends. And I give all of them a hug.
Aww. You could tie the spears to the outside of your bag as well as the shield, but what are you doing with that armor?
I'll take one of the studded leather sets.
Okay.
All right, so you have the studded leather.
Yeah. And I want to.
The other group will come back though, and they have 4 chain shirts, 4 shields, and 4 spears.
Can I tie any more spears to my backpack?
No,
got 2,
you're
I
done,
guess.
son.
Okay.
I want to try and wake up one of the guards that we knocked out.
Yeah. He comes to and he just throws a punch. And he connects, so you take 1 point of damage as he hits you.
I want to grab one.
You want to grab one what?
I'm going
That
to.
guard that we just woke up so he doesn't throw any more punches.
Oh, okay.
I want to wild shape into a bear and set on his chest.
Or, okay, that works too.
And I love that my head automatically goes to, and then I ask him questions.
And Flynn says, I'll translate.
No, I'm just there for the intimidation and the fuzziness.
So Flynn will ask the question. Flynn will be the interrogator.
Wait. So this guy has a bear on his chest, and he goes, ah! Ooh. Ah! Ooh. Go ahead, Flynn. Start asking your questions.
Take us to your leader.
And I just look up at him like I'm shaking my head at him in bear, like, really?
Wait.
I'll kind of raise up just a little bit.
He goes, inside. Can't get in. I'm a lowly guard. You killed the dude that could have got you in.
Well, why? Does he have a key or something?
No, he says the password. They recognize his voice and they open up the gate.
Okay. So Flynn goes over and tears out the other guy's voice box to try to use it.
So give me an athletics roll.
Oh, fantastic.
1 clean, fingers and thumb on each side, and you rip out the whole throat.
Can I take it back over to the other guard? Now, what do I do with this? They'll recognize this?
Keith, Astero will feel that it's getting warm and wet by his butt. As the guy is shaking fiercely and cannot talk as he starts turning white. Because he just pissed himself.
I got that. I'll turn to the other guys. Like, what if we make him call for help and we just kill whoever comes?
Okay, I'll keep this for later. Then.
So it says he says, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
But does he understand?
Yeah, Flynn thinks he understands that. You think the bear told you that if you make the guy swallow that, he'll sound like the other guy.
Okay, are you listening? He's talking to the guard.
He's just meep, meep,
Open your mouth.
meep.
So he's Beaker now from Sesame?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Flynn stands over him menacingly and just demands that he opens his mouth.
He like closes his mouth, squints his eyes, and he's like, I know I'm gonna die for this, but I am not eating that.
No, he hasn't said anything about eating it yet. He's standing over this guy and just orders him to open his mouth.
Yeah, as he's holding a windpipe to somebody else in the hand. Yeah, the guy's getting the point. Okay, he's well intimidated at this.
So
point.
Flynn tries to get his fingers in between his lips then and pry his mouth open. This is what we need to do.
You open his mouth.
And I ram the windpipe into his mouth. Now chew.
Oh my
and I'm
God.
like working jaw like to make it chew this windpipe.
Vomit goes everywhere. Parts of the windpipe come out.
You're not leaving until you finish this.
I'm gonna shapeshift. I'm gonna wild shape back to normal form and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? I said we should use him to fucking lure the other guards out. You dumb fuck."
Well, Okay, that works too. But he'll sound like the other guy, right? If he isn't that how this works?
No, it's not how it fucking works. I'm just gonna like shake my head at this point and stand up.
What do we do then, Mr. Smarty Smart Ranger Man?
You tap the guard on the chest. You're like, "You're on your own, buddy."
We use him to lure the other guards out, and then we just kill whoever comes.
And after he eats the windpipe.
No. Just before.
Okay, and then we make him eat the windpipe.
Yeah.
Okay, good plan. I like it. What do you think, Viking?
Viking is trying to climb up the side of the tower.
Yeah, that's an athletics. Hold on a sec.
Roll. I got a 14. You see it?
So you got a 15. You're slowly making it up this wall.
Is there any openings, or is he climbing all the way to the top?
He's climbing up the wall. I think he's just trying to get away from you guys shoving a windpipe down somebody's throat.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
So, Flynn, Flem,
What?
Flegum. What do you think? No, I didn't call you flannel, mate. You want to just kill everybody?
I could do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that.
Good plan.
I like it. I want to set up my cordon of arrows just outside the door. And then I'm going to grab the guard who we tried to feed the windpipe and shove him up against the portcullis and start banging on the door with my scimitar.
Okay, so you slam him up against the portcullis, and he literally starts bleeding out from the chest cavity area. As you look, you accidentally spiked him.
Yeah. It'd be a lot easier to feed him the windpipe now.
Okay, let's get past the windpipe.
He's dead. He can't talk now. It won't work now. You ruined it.
Sorry.
The
But
door
I'm
does.
beating on the door and yelling.
The door does open up, and a well-dressed knight sees you, slams the door shut. You can hear him slide a bar in to protect the place, and alarms start sounding all over.
I think they know we're here.
Well, that didn't work as planned.
Can I try and kick the door in?
You got to open the portcullis to kick the door in.
Oh, I thought it was open.
No.
Oh. Can I? I'm just gonna try and make a strength check. To see if I
So
can
is Viking still climbing?
Okay, go ahead. Viking, you've made it to a balcony, actually.
no.
Viking will approach this balcony. Is it locked?
It is not.
He wants to peek inside before he just goes barging in. What does he see?
As you peek inside, it is a normal room, and on the other end, guards just busted because they're obviously coming to lock the door because the alarms are going off.
How many guards?
2.
Viking will kick the door open, and then he'll go charging in, ready to engage these guards because they suck. He's a heroic character.
Yeah, and you don't have to roll for this shit. All right, so the door barely misses the first one as you kick it open, but then you go after the first one. Where's the motherfucker?
Tell me a story, Uncle Doc.
Hold on, I got to do your rolls.
Thanks. I can roll. I got a 20.
Oh, you crit the first one with your rapier. It does 29 damage, which is way more than you need. You literally rip him open with the rapier. So I'm going to take it you want to go after the other one with your dagger.
Yes.
And you stab out. And he tries to block it. You get a piece of him for 3 points of damage, but he's still standing. He's going to take a swing at you with his longsword. Oh, wow. And totally miss. Here, let me play this part for you. And then you're going to try to strike out with the rapier. And you'll hit, and he goes down.
Viking will throw his body out of the balcony.
There's 2 of them.
Find and use a rope. Well, just one of them. And then throw a rope down the edge.
All right, so you throw the one body over, you tie the rope off to the other body through the slots in the balcony and lower the rope. So you don't. Yeah. It's really well based now.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I'll climb it. I'm disappointed that my plan didn't work.
Flynn sees the rope and scampers up also, but he's trying to race with Ostaria to get up the rope.
Give me athletic checks, both of you.
You know, I almost want to waste my last wild shape, but I'm not going to.
Smart idea.
19.
Holy shit. Yeah, Flynn overtakes you as you're almost to the balcony level, crawls over you and onto the balcony. Do you say anything when you come up?
So Flynn's up there. When Ostaria gets up, Flynn says, "What took you so long?"
You kicked me in the head on the way up, you bastard.
You started before me.
Do we see Viking when we get up?
Yeah, Viking's already on the other side.
Okay.
Viking is peering into the hallway to see what he can see.
And there's nothing for this right this second.
Viking gives some hand and arm signals, and then he proceeds into the hallway.
How high up are we?
You're on the next floor, so it's 10 feet off the ground from the balcony.
Oh my god, we didn't notice that? What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna yell back down at the slaves and tell them, hey, tell them we fucking ran out and headed toward the woods.
And 20 guards come out, and one of them says, yeah, we'll tell them.
Fuck.
So Flynn drops his loincloth and moons all the guards and says, nah.
You hear a noise of giant chains being racked across.
Wait. Question. You said they came out, right?
Yeah.
Set off my cordon of arrows.
Okay. Sorry. Then 17. Wait, is your arrows
16.
within 5 feet of you?
What's that?
The arrows are not within 5 feet of you, right?
I would assume not.
Oh, well, then that's not how it works, homie.
I thought it was. Hold on. Let me read it again.
Okay. The.
No, it's nothing like that. It says I set it up, and then the range for the cast is 5 feet, but then it stays there, and anytime something comes into the area, they get hit.
So there's 3 less guards. Ooh.
Hey, it matters. It matters to me.
Okay.
Just knowing that I killed.
But anyway, 17 more guards are coming in, and they know where you are.
So they're outside of the building?
Well, they came out the portcullis. Now they're going back in.
So we've got some time.
We need to race them to the portcullis and shut the portcullis before they get back in. Viking's going to dive bomb over the balcony into the main room and then try and shut the portcullis before they get back in.
As you dive into the main room, 2 differently looking guards are standing there with no weapons in their hands.
Vikings, shut the portcullis, they're coming in.
Does that mean I get to hit you?
No, they got to shut the portcullis. He used dominate.
Roll initiative.
I got 16.
20.
Guys, it's installing update 145 of 145. Woo!
Woo! Coming up to the end of the show, you might be able to be on here.
Yay! I'll tell you, the quality on my phone seems to be much higher than that on my computer.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
You ran up to him and you said that. So one of them's going to get a sneak attack on you.
Sneak attack?
Or not sneak attack, but yeah. He's going to be able to attack you. You didn't see it coming. 19, does that hit?
No.
Liar.
No.
For 5 bludgeoning. Keep track of this.
Would he punch me?
Yep.
That invokes an attack of opportunity, sir.
He's holding a knife. I wouldn't listen to him.
It's against monks. This is their attack.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that? I don't know.
Because you didn't ask anything more than I'm just going to tell them what to do because they look different. The second attack obviously misses, and the third attack will hit. Where's my dice? There it is. For another 9, and I am going to need you to Constitution saving roll, which I got you, homie.
Nope, I got it.
Yeah.
Rolled a 19.
Did you really?
I did. If you really believe me, there's.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. So, anyways, it feels like he hit you with something else. The other one apparently starts throwing stuff you could barely see. Yes. He throws 2 at you. One goes flying by, and you see the metal dart. The second one sticks into you for 7 points of damage as he goes to hit you on his last attack.
Oh.
Nice, and he hits for, what is that? There it is. 5 points of damage. And give me a strength saving roll.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It rhymes with fun.
Yay!
Fun?
Well, then, after he punches you in the gut, he hits so hard that you drop both your rapier and your dagger.
I've got a rapier and his dagger.
Ostara, you come out to the balcony and you see Viking getting his ass handed to him.
No, Viking is valiantly holding his ground against 2 surprisingly strong 8th graders.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'll throw up. Fuck, what's it called?
Hunter's mark?
That thing, yeah. And is either one of them wounded?
Nope.
Okay. Doesn't matter. 20. Nah. 15, 23, 29. Wait, no, shit. 31. 46. 51 points of damage.
Okay.
Does it go down?
No.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Second attack.
Oh, wait.
17.
Wait. I forgot. They're monks. Uh, 17 would hit. Roll your damage.
21. 27. 33.
Okay. Both of them slightly deflect the shots. They look like they're doing okay.
What the fuck?
They both hit and do damage, but not that much.
Right. I got it.
Viking.
What about Flynn? He doesn't get a turn?
Flynn rolled a 3.
But I went once already.
No, you didn't.
Oh. I thought I did. Okay.
No, they had to jump on you because you tried to run up and tell them what to do, and they just started beating your ass.
Can Viking how the portcullis? What's the situation with that?
It's up, and guards, you can hear them running. They're almost to the portcullis, and both
What
your
is-
weapons are on the ground.
Can you see the mechanism for the portcullis?
No, but from what Astera told you, it should be that door to your left.
What about the counterweight that keeps it open?
It's
Or
it's got to be in the wall in that room because they're not that shoddy. In fact, you take a split second to go, huh? This is really well built.
Okay, and he can't see the mechanism to keep it to shut it. Is that what you said?
No, it's in that room.
What room?
To your left, there's a door. It's in that room.
Okay, he's going through the door.
Okay, 2 attacks of opportunity.
He'll use his bonus action to disengage.
Ooh, nice. All
Very
right.
nice.
You open the door. There are 2 others that are dressed the same as those that seem to be
Fuck.
waiting for a command, and they both stand up until your presence.
They're coming through the portcullis. Shut it.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
That sucks, donkey.
Fuck.
9.
They start lowering the portcullis on their 8.
Yes.
And then the other 2 are like, "What are you doing?" And they try to stop
He
it.
shuts the door. He shuts the door.
It's halfway down, and they stop it, but they've got to hold it now. They're trying to put the locking mechanism into place. That takes us to Flynn.
Flynn wants to jump down from the balcony.
No problem. As you jump down, you take 2 falling damage. And before you, you see 2 guys beating on a door. They don't look
Okay.
like anybody you know.
Okay. I want to rage and then sprint at them and just mash myself up against the door so that they can't hit it anymore. They're trying to beat the door down to get in, right?
Yeah, but you don't know why.
I didn't hear from the up in the balcony. I didn't hear Viking at all.
Well, you heard a lot of fighting, and you heard Viking say, "Lower the portcullis," but you don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But if you just want to throw yourself in front of these guys, is that what you're saying? Between them and the door?
Yeah.
All right, you're between them and the door.
So they can't beat on the door anymore, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Just soak
takes them-
up those hits.
It takes them to their turn, and they literally just start punching the fuck out of you. 21, I know will hit. So, the second one will miss. The third one will miss as well. So one of those hits, which is the first guy, is going to get you for 7 damage. The second guy, 1 hit, 2 hits, and the third one will miss. That'll give you 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more points of damage, and I need a dexterity saving roll. Very
3.
nice. You're a very sturdy man.
Okay.
The ones
I'm an added barrier to them disturbing Viking.
the ones inside start trying to punch Viking. That's a crit.
Wait, they're holding the thing. How are they going to do the thing?
Oh, you're right. I did say they were trying to lock the thing. Oh, let's roll for them locking the thing. They put the lock in, and the other one turns around and starts punching you. Hey, look at that. Another crit and a hit.
You can just stop. He's fucking unconscious.
13 points of damage on the first punch.
Yeah. You can just stop that shit.
All right, you go unconscious. They start raising the portcullis back up again. That is Ostara.
Fuck, man.
You run to the end of the balcony by the stairs. You can see the two guys beating on Flynn.
And Flynn taking it like a champ.
Would I have advantage on them since they're focused on that?
No.
No? Okay. I'll take a shot at the one I've been shooting at.
Okay.
16.
We'll hit.
6, 21, 27, 30.
Okay. He is bleeding profusely, but he is still standing.
Second attack. Oh. 12.
This time he catches it out of the air and snaps your arrow and goes back to beating on Flynn.
I'll jump off the balcony and start moving that way.
Okay. Viking, I need a death saving roll. You want me to get this for you, homie?
I got 14.
All right. One save. Flynn, these two guys are beating the shit out of you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and swing it. Do either one of them look?
The one on the right looks like if a good swift wind came in here, he would fall over.
Okay, that's the one that I want to swing my big sword at.
All right, swing the big sword at him. Nice. He goes down as you cut a big slash across his chest. His buddy's still standing there, though. Take your other attack on him.
Yep. And if I roll a 1 on this damage, I quit. Okay, good. Didn't hit, but not a 1 on damage.
Yeah, you swing. He deflects your sword. He's already there in your face. It is his turn. The ones inside get the portcullis all the way back up. There are guards coming around the corner. He hit you with one hit. I need a dexterity saving roll. As you take 10 points of damage, you are bounced off the door and you are now prone on the ground.
Okay.
About 10 guards are coming around the side. The other ones must have went a different way to come into the castle. And all of them are up. They're not going to make... Oh, wait, that was them. Ostara.
Fast as I can run, I'm headed straight for that door, diving for the ground, wild shaping into a mouse as I do, and under the door. And then as soon as I'm on the other side, I release my wild shape, and I'm going to swing my scimitar at the ropes holding the portcullis.
Okay, they're surprised. You will get one shot to hit that portcullis rope. I have a number. Go ahead.
Ooh, nice. What do you want? Just straight attack roll?
Yes.
25.
You cut it. It drops. The whole portcullis comes flying down as the two guards can't stop it, but now they see you.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I can take a second attack, can I?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm going to try to actually bust through the door. That way we can regroup back up. Because
okay.
I if these are the same guys, I know they're pretty badass. I don't want to take on both of them.
You look at the door for a split second, and the door opens in. What are you going to try to do?
Oh, fuck. In that case, I'll take a swing at the one on the right.
All right.
Whichever one looks bad. I think Viking hit him a couple times.
No, these guys did not get hit.
Oh, fuck me. All right. Yeah. 27.
Hits.
Let's see. It's a D6. 5. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And I think that's all I got.
All right, Viking, I need a second death saving roll.
Yeah, saving roll. 13.
It's 2 makes. Flynn, one guy left standing up in front of you. The portcullis to your left comes slamming down, stopping the other guards from coming in.
Does that distract him at all so I can pop up?
No.
Can I still pop up?
You can. You're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And as you try to stand up, he misses, trying to punch you. It's your turn.
And then I'm going to laugh at his failed swing and swing at him twice.
Nice. The first one hits. 27. Oh, nice. The second one hits. He has slashes, but he's still standing. You're kind of starting to respect these guys. That brings us around to them. This guy does not like being swung on. All right, 2 hits. And give me a Constitution saving roll.
Constitution?
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. As you take 10 points of damage, nothing happens after that. Inside. I'm going to try to beat down on a star. What's your armor class, by the way?
17.
Okay, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. So 2 hits. And I need a Constitution saving roll.
18.
As you take 15 bludgeoning damage, and you still remain on your feet.
All right.
That'll take us to our star.
I'm going to try and open the door.
You open the door. Flynn, big ass is in your way.
So he can't open the door?
He can open it. The door's open, but it's just you.
Oh, okay.
Because you were trying to protect the door.
Hi, ostrich.
Your buddy Viking is on the ground inside this door, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You let Viking die.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
As you're hauling ass out.
Yep, just kind of like grab him, like reach down and smack him
Right.
as I'm running.
I say you kick him. You know, why would you waste that bend down motion?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, ooh, nice. 8. 15.
Woo!
Viking, you're up with 15 hit points. 2 of the guards are going after your buddy here as he weasels out and away and starts running towards the stairs. They're behind Flynn now, and you see them, and it is your turn.
Viking jumps up and runs in and grabs his weapons.
You have your weapons. Make an attack. They are
All right.
definitely going to be surprised. So you want me to do that?
Rolling 6. Because fuck my life. And then for the dagger, a 9.
You have advantage on both. So you want me to do it?
Sure.
That's what I thought.
I try to participate.
I understand. Get your ass in here.
My computer failed to configure Windows updates, reverting changes and rebooting.
What the fuck?
This thing's got me all kinds of frustrated.
The first one will miss. But we'll try the dagger. I still rolled higher than you, though. Oh, the second one hits. Gets him for 13 piercing damage. Flynn, one guy in front of you. You can hear people coming up behind you. You just saw your buddy Ostrich run to your right and towards the stairs.
I want to try and kill this guy in front of me.
Okie dokie.
Gosh dang it.
You're the one that needs some dice.
Yep. I need a new Roll20 program, please.
The one in front of you. Gosh darn it. Misses on all three as he tries to punch you. He's hurting. The one turns around to Viking. You want me to roll it out? He critted.
Yeah.
You have 15, so the first hit is going to be 10. The second one will miss, so you're still good. But there's another guy who's going to swing at Flynn. It's his original target anyways. Does a 17 hit Flynn?
Yes.
All right.
Barely.
I need a Constitution saving roll.
I'm an idiot. I could have been having the damage because this Viking has uncanny dodge.
You could be, but you didn't say anything. All right.
I know.
Are you
It only
on?
takes 5.
Are you finally on?
No.
Oh, that sucks. 8 points of damage, Flynn. That takes us to Astara. Astara, you got enough on them, but you see one in front of Flynn.
Bonus action, moving my hunter's mark to him, turning, and
Wait, you hunted marked one of the ones inside, right?
no. The hunter's mark was on the one that he originally
Oh,
killed.
okay, that's fine.
19.
You hear a gurgling sound as your arrow goes through his throat and he falls to the ground. Flynn turns around, but you can't see any more enemies from where you are.
I'll move so I can.
That takes us to Viking. You have one guy looking at you, one guy looking away from you.
I can get the one that's looking at me.
All right. You gonna roll it or you want me to do it?
No, I'll go get it.
All right.
You're doing good.
Let's see here. If it doesn't do normal, I'll just take the first number. 18 will hit. So you get him with 21 piercing with your rapier.
Yes.
The second one is your dagger.
There have been a lot of ones rolled tonight.
Oh, nice. And you get him for 5 more points of damage. He is not looking good. That takes us to Flynn.
Yes, Flynn is going to kill this guy.
There's
It's
one.
gonna happen.
There's one looking at you, looking really healthy. The one on your left is looking at Viking, and he is bleeding profusely.
Can I get to that one?
Yep.
Okay. That's the one I'm going to slaughter right now. It's going to happen. Nope. This time it's going to happen. Yep.
Yes.
Maybe.
You cleave from the top of his skull all the way through him and cut him in 2.
Are you okay, Viking?
Viking is bathing in the blood of his enemy.
You still have a guy there in front of you. He is
Kill that one now.
going to turn around to Viking, realizing
kill
that
him.
Flynn is a more powerful.
Doc, can I spend inspiration to make him attack me?
No, it's fine. I can handle this.
Now, so here's how inspiration works. You can use it to get advantage on something in you, or use it to make me roll at disadvantage for something. Now, I will tell you this. I've rolled my dice, so if you make me roll disadvantage, I will roll them again.
No, go ahead.
I got this. Just bring it. Bring it, bitch.
Okay. He crits on Viking.
Fuck.
And as
Bullshit.
he punches Viking in the jaw, you hear what sounds like a bone break as Viking falls to the ground. He turns around and uses his bonus action to hit you. And he hits Flynn. Nice. And I need a dexterity saving roll. Six points of damage, and he knocks you flat on your back.
Okay.
It is Astara's turn. You see Flynn go down, and one of the guys come out. He is in half coverage.
Coverage doesn't matter with the sharpshooter feat.
There you go.
Bonus action, throw my hunter's mark up on him.
Okay.
That misses. That's a 5.
Oh, he catches that one without looking.
Okay.
Again, snaps the arrow. He's still coming for Flynn.
16.
Will hit him.
7, 22.
He's not hurt.
28. Oh, he's not hurt?
He's never been hit.
Okay. So, shit. 7, 22. 28.
All right. Viking, death saving roll.
Fail.
Ooh. Flynn.
I'm gonna stand up.
He swings and misses.
2 attacks.
Your first greatsword gets deflected, but your second one connects. And he's going to punch you 3 times.
With disadvantage.
Oh, you're spending your inspiration.
Yep.
All right. One question. Would a 17 have hit you?
Yes, it would have.
All right. But a 16 wouldn't, right?
Correct.
You're lucky. It would have been 3 hits. I literally rolled the next 3 dice. Nothing hits.
Yes.
He swings. You dodge out of the way. It is Astara's turn.
19.
And again, you hit him through the throat, and blood splurts all over Flynn as he tumbles to the ground.
Nice. Oh shit.
You hear running happening down the hall behind you.
We need to get the fuck out of here quick. We gotta go.
Yeah, I agree with Ostrich.
Problem is, I don't have any more spell slots.
And Viking's down.
I pick up Viking.
I need a death saving roll.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle. Oh, 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 oh.
What'd you roll?
Oh, hang on. Oh.
He's waiting for it to load.
Roll your dice.
There we go. Fuck.
Oh! Viking is dead.
That's some more shit.
You
Critical fail?
He critically failed and he already had one
Fuck.
miss. Viking goes limp over your shoulder, Flynn, but you're not 100% sure what's going on. But as you go up the hall, 5 regular-looking guards are coming at you.
I want to pick Viking up and run from them.
Okay, so the portcullis is stuck down.
Okay.
You were running towards where the rope was. These 5 must have climbed up that rope. How you getting out?
There's nowhere else that looks like it might be a way out.
You could try the other side. There might be a balcony.
Okay, I'll do that, I guess.
All right, you guys make it to the rope. Here's the decision. Only one person's going down. The other one is taking 5 hits and 5 opportunity attacks as he tries to get down the rope. And I guarantee you one of those motherfuckers is going to cut the rope and you're going to take some falling damage.
I'll take it.
I'll let him take it.
Flynn, give me an athletics roll for climbing with somebody on your shoulder.
Come on.
Oh, you make it. You scurry down, and they all come up and they take 5 swings at. One of the first ones hits. 2 more. Oh, nice. Lucky only one hit. That's 10 points of damage. And as you're climbing down the rope. Jesus, what's wrong with these dice? What's your armor class?
17.
Oh, wait. It might hit. Wait a minute. Here we go. $17 with +3. That one just hits. Let me roll the other 2. 2 of them are going to hit. 7, 10, 9 points of damage, and they're going to start cutting. They're trying to cut the rope. So I'm going to give them 2 tries. You get all the way down the rope, and then they finally cut the rope, and it falls down.
Running.
To the front gate? To the wall where you climbed over?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
let's go to the wall.
You go to the wall, and 10 servants come out and help you get over with your friend.
Good.
Who's carrying
Thank you.
who? You have a Viking body and a Jack's body right now.
Can I?
Is Jack still well camouflaged?
Nobody messed with him.
I'm gonna leave him.
Are you serious?
No.
I was like,
I just wanted to see your
you,
face.
you guys are fucking savage tonight. Jesus.
No, I'll scoop him up.
You scoop him up. You take 1 point of damage as you get hit in the head with a log because you forgot to look at the note on his chest that says there's a trap.
That's bullshit. I was the one that fucking said it.
You forgot too. But you
did.
throw
I
him up over
completely-
your shoulders and you head into the woods and you find a place where you feel that you could rest, relax, and regroup.
I'm gonna start
Is-
screaming for, not screaming, but calling out for the Crondo in my head to talk to Gomo and help us with Viking. No, first I want to try and medicine hump him because I don't know that he's dead.
Okay, so you try to medicine hump him, and a little bit of blood squirts from the side of his body from the pressure of you squishing down and him not being able to resist with the.
Hey, Doc, time out. I think there's something wrong with the stream. The person that I was talking to that's watching it said it is ended.
No, it's still going. I still have dropped frame rates up. Let me double check on my phone.
She sent me a screenshot of it. It says the broadcast you were watching is ended.
And I'm pulling it up. And we're still up. Hi, I can wave it myself.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll tell her to reload.
It's a little too late now, though, because as you cry out for Crondo to help you with Viking and the blood splatter on the ground from you, medicine humping him,
Yeah, it's medicine humping.
we're going to have to wait 2 weeks to find out what happens because I will not be here next week on Meincoia.
Cliffhanger.
Holy shit. Viking, man.
Mike, how you feeling?
Dun 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 dun.
What's going through your head? Did you think there's a possibility you losing Viking this early on?
Yeah, especially when you go against like 4 5th level monks. Seems very likely.
They were CR3s.
What was their fucking health? Or were they just having everything I threw at them?
They were 60, and because you were shooting, they get to roll a d10 plus 3 and take that off of whatever you were shooting at them.
Holy fuck, that one I hit him for 50. God damn.
You know what happened on that? And I realized that later was the second shot I actually put on the other guy.
Oh.
So you probably would have offed him, but sorry. I didn't
didn't
even
make a
realize it till
difference.
later.
That's fine. It wouldn't have made no difference.
Oh, how are you guys going to explain this to Jax?
Oh my god.
Oh,
His buddy Viking's dead.
well,
So, Mike, you should roll a cleric.
Ooh, or I can give you a star and I'll bring Crondo in. Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
No, I can't do justice to the accent.
So seriously, did you? I mean, I knew you knew it was a possibility because you've seen me DM, but what's it like losing a character at 5th level?
I don't really know what you want me to try. I don't
No,
really know what.
I'm just saying. Were you attached? You put a lot into that backstory. Are you glad
yeah.
because you have another character?
Viking lives on in alternate universes, so I'm not that
Hey.
stressed.
We might be able to resurrect him. You don't know.
Flynn's keeping the body because he's not giving up hope.
Oh my god, he's gonna have fucking Viking armor. Oh, that's
Oh my god.
terrible.
Fuck resurrecting him. Viking armor.
No, I mean like the character type. Are you glad because you get to play? You saw something and you wanted to play it, or? That's the question I'm asking. I'm not asking if you're crying over losing the character, but are you almost a little bit prepared to have lost him?
Yes.
Are we going to be excited about it? I won't make you say what it is. Are we going to be excited? Is it something new UA that you saw that you were like, yeah, I want to try that out?
I don't know that I've gone that far in depth. I'm kind of just a core rulebook type of player,
Me too.
so it won't be anything mind blowing.
So Dave, what do you think Flynn's going to feel when he finds out Viking's dead?
Jax?
I'm declining to answer that question because we're going to find a way to resurrect Viking.
We are we?
We have 2 weeks to figure it out.
All right, you're so far from home, and the portal won't open until the job's done.
We'll make this work.
All right.
Flynn's done crazier things in the past.
That's true. Oh, we got to reach out to Jason and find out what he thinks.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy.
I was getting excited, man. That was a crazy fight.
Man, it was going so well until you got to the gate guys, and then
yeah.
Damn.
Hey, that was a good idea though. Me wild shaping under the door to cut it.
Oh yeah. That was perfect. You stopped.
Yep.
You stopped another. 11 guards.
A TPK most likely.
Well, they were.
It also didn't help though that for some reason Roll20 hates everybody tonight and just was throwing out ones like it was his job.
You know what it is? It's Flynn's got all those good rolls in the bag. It's karma coming back.
But maybe you're right.
This is where dice have an advantage because dice forget after one game that they don't like you.
I'm gonna have to talk to Roll20 over these 2 weeks.
All right. Listen, fuckers. Oh my god, that was so fun. I was getting into it.
It was good.
Oh, I could tell you were getting into it just by your voice.
I was rooting for you guys because I'm like, oh, we're so close. You got him down to 5 hit points. Just hit him once.
You were rooting for us, but at the same time enjoying the fact that you were dominating us with these monks.
I am totally surprised that he critted Viking. And then having a 1 on a death save roll because you didn't want to do a medicine check to stop the bleeding. That one hurts. But at least
I was going to, but
he went out swinging.
Yeah,
he went out swinging.
Good.
Mike, you went out swinging, man. Much respect from me. You were like, no, fuck that. I'm not leaving it in somebody else's hands.
Thanks.
So now's the time for us to say goodnight and blah, blah, blah. Keith, what do you got?
I don't know, man. I'm still kind of in shock. You can follow me on Twitter at Elmo the Usurper. I don't really do much, but yeah, you can follow me.
April 1st, Bros and Dragons podcast. Is it going to be one that everybody wants to check out?
Yes. Almost as exciting as this. I got to say, this one got my heart pumping a little bit more. But it's pretty epic.
I will tell you all this. You will hear them cuss me out.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, you got anything?
Okay, so I've been trying to think about what I can do so that my outros aren't so lame. And what I'm going to do is a WTF fun fact of the day.
Hit us, brother.
There's no hashtag. So the first, and this will be the first of many, obviously. Crows recognize human faces, and they hold grudges against ones they don't like. So don't piss off any crows. WTF. Fun fact of the week. Tune in next week for another.
Totally unrelated.
Yeah.
Mike, you should make a Kenku character and use that.
Funny enough, never piss off a bird that when there's a bunch of them around, it's called a murder. Mike, what do you got?
So just the usual hashtag adopt don't shop, and then feel free to follow my dogs at Nori_Luna.
Aww.
Instagram. There they are. So plenty of dog favored stuff. All the aminals. All right, good night, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
As always, I'm DM Doc. You can find me at I am DM Doc on both Facebook and Twitter. You can follow us on Bros and Dragons or at Meincoia on Twitter as well as Facebook. All of us here at Bros and Dragons Incorporated just want to say, remember to keep it nerdy and live your dreams.
Boom.
It's weird not hearing later.
You want to know what's fucked up?